Yeah. Yeah. Well, we did a comp plan breakdown actually. Let me see if I can pull this one up. And did anyone get some sleep by the way yet? Anyone get some sleep?
No,
Kind of?
no.
Yesterday I slept like 1.5 hours. I couldn't go to sleep before and after that training we had. I'm like, oh my gosh. Um, Let me pull something up here. Where are we? Where did I put this? I'm gonna throw something in the team chat right now that I think you guys will like a lot. So, uh,
Cheryl, do you want to ask your question while we're waiting?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Anthea. That's lovely. So in this week, if team members in their first week that they sign, being their week one, go ultimate, does that mean, first question, that it unlocks immediately to the 60% bonus and the additional ones being matched with the $900? And I'll let you answer that. I think I forgot the second question.
yeah. Annika, mind if I take it?
No, please. Oh,
Okay, cool.
I think we were banking on you taking it because
Oh, got it.
Your
Okay.
word.
Sounds good.
Oh,
I got you. Okay. I got a whiteboard. So, um,
I have to say how reassuring the statement is, I got you. It's like, it's okay, I'll take care of you. I got you.
love it.
the best. All of you got each other and got your people. And that's why this team's exploding. You guys are the talk of the town right now, by the way. Everyone's talking about this team. So, way to go.
and
Happens
can I just
wherever
say,
we
I
go.
love that post, James. I've never had anybody speak like that about me on as as an upline. You know, as a
Oh,
business. I just, you made me cry. So thank you.
oh, oh, absolutely well deserving. And that's a whole team win, right? So huge, huge team win. I love it. Okay, so your question is if you go ultimate the first week, do you automatically unlock the bonuses right
Yeah.
away?
And
Saying yes?
what bonuses, just for the clarity for myself and for
Yeah,
everyone else on
yeah,
here, we're all coming in at different levels,
yeah, yeah,
bring everyone up. So we're clear on it. So
yeah.
even though it's Good Friday here, what does doing this today by the end of business at
Right.
11:59, what is that going to do for you?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Let me give some realistic breakdowns of what can happen. Let's see here.
You do speak of you.
I've already done it, sweetheart. I'm just going to mute everybody so that because if you don't, then we record it. It won't work.
Annika, just let me back in. I'm coming in on my phone. I'm about to jump in the car.
Can you guys see that at all?
Yeah.
Should I write bigger?
That's good. All right, it's
That's
good.
good. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's say you got started with 500. Actually, let me do it this way. You got started with a 500 P pack. Okay. This is your week one, and your goal is to go ultimate. Ultimate is 1500. Let's say the way you did it is you decided to sell 1,000 PV to customers. All right. So remember, ultimate can be either your own personal purchase or personal sales. So the question is, what does it actually do for your pay and how much are you getting paid in this scenario? So remember, when you get a customer in these scenarios, you're always going to get paid a retail sale whenever you get a customer, as long as they're paying above the wholesale price. So for 1,000 PV, it might be, let me see here. Actually, it might be like, what's 100 PV? Let me try to do a math on something. 76. There might be 50 there. So let's just call it like $700, for example, that you make in retail profit through this. So retail, and it might be more. You know what? I'm going to pull up a pack. This might make it easier. Let's do some real numbers. And then let me see if I am. Okay. And is anyone here like literally new? Like you got started yesterday, by the way? Like give me a wave, put a one. Welcome, Vicky. Welcome, guys. Come on. Congrats. You're getting started at a really good time. Yeah. All right. So let's do some real numbers here. Or even Annika, do you have a popular pack you're selling now to customers? Like, is there one that's like kind of preferred?
Gonna do the collab snaps and the elite.
Collab, snaps, and elite. Okay, cool. So let's do that. And is there a pack for that, or you're just adding them both together?
No, it comes as a pack.
Comes as a pack.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
a pack range.
Sounds good. So let's take a look at this. And we're looking at collab and elite. This one, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. So actually, I'm going to look at this one in a, that's 100 PV. Let's say we sold 10 of these. We'll use this as an example. Okay. Here we go. All right. Now, question, let's use a scenario. Will your customers subscribe, do you think, or will they not subscribe on this one? Anyone can answer.
It all depends. So the way I've been doing it is a one-time purchase, but I haven't been taking off the point where you can tick to subscribe and save. I've just been deleting where it says add your promo code.
Okay, got it. Got it. Let's just use the example of they don't subscribe. It's a one-time thing. So they're going to pay $337.30. So this is collab and elite. So
James,
collab. Yeah.
can we also explain to the teams too that the price that they're looking at here is their discounted price? So if they're going into their accounts like this price you see is not the customer price. So just
actually, so
337. So just explain that if that's okay.
correct. Oh, sorry, I was sharing the wrong screen. So I have two screens up now. I showed the wrong one. So let me make sure I have the right one with the screens with the customer pricing. Here it is. Okay. So this is the pricing for a customer now. All right. So what you're going to see as a customer is this pack is $377.30. So, and I'll unshare my screen in a bit, but this is $377.30 retail. And then your pricing on this is 30% off, which is $264. Yeah. Can anyone do any math? What is 377.30 minus 264?
113.30.
Okay. So if you sell at full retail, a collab plus elite pack, you're going to make $113.30 retail straight off. Yeah. Any questions on how we got that so far?
The only question that I'm going to have, if we can go back to that, please, James, is that so when that confusion there for me was when you had the subscription discount, you went, hold up, I'm in the wrong screen. And you took us back and we could see the difference between the subscription price and the full price. I haven't been able to find it like
customer that he's in an incognito window.
So you're in, but how are you logged in are you logged in your account in an incognito window to send your link? Or
so what I did is I'm in my normal window right now. So this one is my normal.
Yes.
And then because I'm logged in, I see the brand partner pricing.
That's right.
And then I opened up an incognito window.
Yeah.
So I'm logged out. And then that's what this pricing is.
So you can see customer pricing, but you're not connected to you can't purchase like this, can you, without being connected to a brand partner?
Correct. You cannot purchase without being connected to a brand partner. So if you tried to purchase and you weren't linked to anyone, then it would tell you, okay, enter your brand partner referral ID, like that.
Okay, so you are purely looking at a different page just to get the price.
Yes, correct.
Incognito.
Yeah, you can't send but you can't send a link from this page. Okay, I've been doing it a little bit differently, but that's okay.
Okay, gotcha. What are you doing?
So when I'm in my customer account, actually up the top, it tells me what my full price is. And then if I've been telling a price, I mark my 15% subscriptions, which then gives me my customer base price. So I've been able to see the full price and the discount price in the one area.
Which area is that?
in my account. So when I've added something to my cart, it's
Yeah.
told me the price, and then it's crossed out and told me my 30% discount price.
Oh,
And I've
got
been
it.
putting my
Okay.
prices together to get my full price, and then I go into my calculator minus my 15%, and then
Okay.
I've got my price.
I just
Oh,
have
you can do that too.
I just have Google and Safari on my phone, and because they don't
That
talk.
works.
So then I just put I copy my link, I put it into Google, and I can see the customer price.
Oh, you guys need to look at how we do this so that we can have them in one screen.
So
Yeah,
what
that
happens
can work too.
when
So I
we
think
send a link? What happens when we send a link to a customer?
So
What
the
does
link that you
mean?
send. So let's look at how we did Modere, right? Sorry, James.
Mhm,
When we
no.
loaded a customer's cart, when we were in our account and we needed to share a shareable link, it showed our two 15% discounts. So when you are sharing a link now with partner.co, you are seeing your 30% discount. It's the same concept. When you share the link, they are getting a full priced link.
Yeah. When you click your link, go create your own link
Yeah.
and then go click it in a incognito window or be logged out of your account, and you'll see that you don't see the discount. It's the full price. It's not your price coming up.
And when you create the link, another window is going to pop up, and it's going to ask you if it's a customer account or a brand partner account. You can click on that and you can actually hide the 15% discount. So it will not come up on their link when they see it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that bit. Yeah. Okay.
So if
I
you're
was just
here,
getting confused. I thought I was sending them a different link then.
No, you're doing it right.
So you're saying his
Awesome.
264 price here, right? And then he's going to create a link.
And see that? And
Yes. Yep.
and you can hide it.
And
We-
also include promo code. I think just reiterate for anybody who has loaded a cart, include promo code gives them the not retail price. So never click include promo code.
So
Don't click it.
the word promo code, we're so used to being our social marketer code,
Yes.
but it's
So
not. It's a discount coupon in America. We're not doing that.
you're literally throwing your money away and your pay away if you include promo code. Because so just we've got again, throw your mind away from Modere in the language.
James, can I just get you to go back one screen to where
This
it said create the smart link, and where it says name your link. So go create. We were talking about it today. Megan, do you want to share about creating the link and how to track that?
Yeah. So what I've been doing when I've been creating links is that I've actually been calling links by my customers' names, which is going to help me then do a track back on whether they've purchased or not, and helps me compare the two links. It also means if they want to buy again next month, I can go straight into my links that I've created. I can search their name and then send them that link as well, instead of having to recreate a whole new link. And it's just helping me with the process of who I've set one up for, and then I can check who's brought, and then I've just got it there for the future if they need it.
Can I check?
yes.
On that message?
And to check your links, by the way to do that, when you go to your back office, I'll share this here. There's a place to track them. So it's in your menu and you go to Smart Links. When you click on Smart Links, this will pop up all of your Smart Links there. So if you named it, I love that, Megan. So you name the name. So you'll see if they purchased it or not. It'll say revenue generated. So based on that, that means they actually spent money on it and everything.
Yeah, and then you can reshare the link again if they, in a month from now, you can get that link, send it to them like 5 days before the products are due again, and say, hey, here's your link to purchase again. And it just gives them that reminder with the same products, and it just helps to keep them going for that next month too.
So smart.
And don't forget too, like you can create a links for drops and save it in your boards or save it in your thing, and you can put that in your link tree, and that will constantly link to the exact same product every time. So if you're going to sell a collab and elite, create a link. But yeah, I'm liking, I will love to track my customers. So that's just another way that I can track what they're doing.
I created my links where I've gone like drops, elite, greens, like all different packs that I wanted to sell, and I've labeled them as that, and then I've put it in that boards link, because obviously most of my sales come from TikTok, so it's in my bio in my TikTok. And then also you can just go into that links on your phone through that app, and if anyone asks you, you just copy it and send it straight through.
Yeah.
Like I just have like different packs that everyone's asked for set up, labeled them what they are, and then I just copy and send it straight through to them.
What do you mean by going into the links on your phone?
So you know
in
the
her boards app. So she'll have a boards
in
app and
boards.
she just
Okay.
send the link.
Yeah.
And so eventually what I'll do too is for your link trees is that we'll set, you go into your link trees and you can actually put this code straight into your link tree and name it. And we can create, eventually we'll help you do some little product tiles so that it links straight to it. So when you're in your stories, especially for the drops, this is something people are just going to go straight in on your link and purchase. And this is exactly what we want them to do. And we want to sell it to them at that full retail price, whether it's the $250 for the drop or the $274 for the collab things. And it's such a good price point as well. And you're going to make big money off it.
So I do have it in my boards, but Anthea, if you go to that PartnerCo share app and you go to more, there's many smart links. You can copy them all from the app.
Yeah, you can too.
Yeah.
Well done, Curtly.
And their boards will actually tell you how many people have accessed your link. So like I had when Modere shut, I had 774 people click into my bio on TikTok through that link. Obviously they couldn't purchase because Modere had closed, but it like literally sends you an email. This many people have clicked this link, like it's insane. I love it. I've got to figure out how you guys can copy it, what I sent through the chat last night.
So, Curtly, what we need to do is create a different land like we've done in the past. It's a different boards, and we'll put that into that boards and we share that link. And then we've just got to make everyone admin and edit on the page. And then you can actually take that straight from that boards into your boards, and then you can edit it and customize what you're going to send in that direction and put your links in it.
Yeah, because it's all done. You just have to change your
That's
link.
right. Just got to change your links. So, Curtly, you and I'll do that today, and then we'll send that link out and we'll just make you all able to edit. But you have to take it out of that boards, put it in your own boards, and then edit it with your links. Otherwise, I'm going to have Curtly's links in there and she's going to make you sales, all right?
I had someone purchase from my TikTok live last night through my link. I have no idea who they are. No idea.
I signed up a brand partner today. I don't know who they are.
It's insane. I love the boards, the little thing. It's amazing.
Brilliant. Yeah. So we can do that too. And eventually as well, like once I start moving in my business, we'll get some different links for you as well that you can put in links and stuff like that as well. So there's lots, we're just starting and there's lots coming through. So just, be patient because we have not started yet.
You guys are geniuses. My gosh. I'm like, wow.
You listen to us going like
evidently
this
got
is
some
all...
sleep yesterday. Megan got some sleep, huh?
I got 5 hours. I'm good to go.
Hey, there we go.
I'm on my fourth cup of coffee. Oh, mind you. So just off topic, I had an elite yesterday because my products arrived that I ordered in 2 days. And, I've heard you guys all talk about Go and how you've got this energy burst and da-da-da-da-da. Well, I never had that. Well, I took an elite yesterday. Bing. It was insane.
You look like you're on speed in your stories.
Did my eyes bing, did they? Like seriously, and I didn't, I love Modere, don't get me wrong, but it was always so sweet and it was like having an artificial sweetener, and this has, we can add fruit to this and we can change it. But the mental clarity after 6 days of sitting in my seat, the mental clarity came back, the focus came back. So these are all incredible. These are incredible products and the selling points that go with them.
And they come in sachets.
Oh, they're so cute. I don't have one on me. They're in the kitchen. Yeah.
All right, guys, we've got to be mindful of James's time because I'm sure he's got.
Oh, he's smiling like a Cheshire cat.
So cool. I'm learning.
Can I just ask, when we do a link, James, and we send it out, does it give them options like let's say it's just for the drops? Does it give them options to shop all as
yes.
well? Right.
Yeah. Yep. So they can go right back to the shopping cart and continue to add and edit it as well too.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jackie,
you got it.
Does the link, it doesn't expire
No.
if they didn't do it straight away?
Correct.
Good.
Does not expire.
All right.
Yeah.
Jack.
So I've got my boards full of links as well too. So today I just enrolled another partner and a customer. So I'm just using the same thing over and over again. So you can definitely recycle them.
Jack, go for it.
No time lucky, Annika. Can we go back to asking James about the subscription, please?
Yes.
James, the question was, it says on there that you don't get paid unless you have a subscription account. Is that correct?
Oh, that's incorrect. So did I send that to IT already? Let me write it down again. I got that. So that's incorrect. Subscription. To get paid, you just need to be commission qualified. So to be commission qualified, for now, you need to have at least 200 points. It's called being activated. So 200 points, whether you buy it or sell it to customers. Once you're there, you are eligible to get paid. Thereafter, every month, it's 100 PV, whether you buy or sell it or a combination during your what's called your color week. You're assigned a color week once you get 200 points, and you'll see it in your back office. It'll show you right at the dashboard. This is your color week. And there's 4 colors, just one for each of the week. You'll say the same color for the rest of your life, like that. So yeah.
Ray, you got a question? That's amazing. Thanks, James. We're all sitting there going, but no, but yes, but no, but yes. So thank you.
Hi, 2 quick questions. Power Boost, when will that be available to purchase here?
Is it not available to purchase there?
No, and I've got a whole heap of gym friends that want it. So
I think it's back on the website, Ree. I saw it last night.
is it?
I think so.
All right, I'll check
You
that out.
purchased this morning. Lindsay said she's in New Zealand and she purchased it this morning.
It's back now. That's the protein powder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so much more than a protein powder. And the Restorex, with that one,
Yeah.
research I've been doing on it, that's more of a detoxifying thing, and it's saying not to take it with any other supplements and drink plenty of water with it as well.
Good question. So Restorex is a heavy metal detox in a bottle. Zeolite, that's a volcanic magnetic rock. It's got chia seeds. It's got volcanic rock. No, what am I saying? Charcoal, activated charcoal. So it's got all these things. So yeah, it's a detox, best used by itself an hour or so away from your supplements, but you can take it with your supplements too. It's okay. But it is one caveat. If you are taking medications, because it does absorb heavy metals, we do tell people take Restorex 2 hours away from meds like that, just in case. But yeah, definitely drink a lot of water. Don't mix with the metal spoon. Yes. But here's a trick too, by the way. If you want teeth whitening, and you can try this. I don't know if you guys ever saw the cinnamon challenge before, where people took like a spoonful of cinnamon or something. So put a little water in your mouth and then take a scoop of the Restorex and just shuck it in there. And you can like swish it around your mouth. It's actually a teeth whitener. And then you can drink it. And then you don't have to clean the cup. Because if you use Restorex, it's really sticky. It's kind of annoying. That's how we take it ourselves now.
Oh, we're going viral, ladies. We're going viral.
You have green teeth. Yeah.
My PT, she's been pulling that individual product apart because she's really big on really good products for detoxing for heavy metals and everything. So she's just like blown away by that one product.
Yeah. And this one's actually, there's a double patent on the zeolite, the volcanic rock in there. It's an Austrian zeolite. So it's very specific. Like there's many zeolites out there, but this one's like unique just to us. Very powerful.
I think if some people on here don't understand what double patent means. So it means that
it means no one else can copy it.
All right.
Yes. I'm going to be cat with her when I see her for coffee tomorrow.
Deborah, you got a question, sweetheart?
Yeah. Did we find a workaround for the tax file number?
I'm still working on that for now. I think the best way. So it sounds like there's still issues in the back office.
Yeah, I tried it this morning, and yeah, it just comes up that it doesn't work.
Do you have an ABN at all?
Yeah, I did it with my ABN, but it's just we're onboarding everyone this afternoon, and some of them may not have that. So I did it with an ABN, and it worked perfectly. So ABN works, but tax file still doesn't. And I just know some of them may not have an ABN.
Right.
So I just wondered if there was a workaround before we meet this afternoon.
Yeah. Best for now. I'm going to say this a lot. When in doubt, just contact partner support.
Okay.
So they'll help you. There will be some manual things. And I think the good expectation for this market, Australia is definitely, and New Zealand in this whole area is definitely going to get a lot more support from corporate. You guys are just crushing it, right? So with that, now we're going to see all this stuff on the I'll call it it is the back end, like the back office, the back end, all these things. And when we start to see these issues, like the TFN number, it's like that should obviously not be an issue, right? So these are important to have. It's just now that we see there's a lot more There's a lot more emphasis on these things. Now we can locate where those issues are, and then we'll work on fixing those very
But for
quick.
now, it's not going to matter if they don't have their tax file number in there, is it?
Yeah, you only need that to get paid. So once you get your commission, that's when you need to have it in. So, and even if you don't have it by then, your check will just hold in your account until you put that in as well too. So you'll never lose your money, basically.
No worries. Thank you.
Awesome. So Megan.
Have you got any documents and stuff that we can read, like in full detail on the products? Because the website is very, very limited with information. And,
yes,
things like this that you're talking about, we can't find that in certain places. So if you've got documentation, we don't have to have every product, but maybe the top 50 would be good.
Right.
Okay, maybe
The
if that's too much, we can have the top 20.
Yeah, fact sheets, the best place for now is if you go to your Share app.
Oh, yeah, no. And some of them aren't in there. I've already researched all of that. Some of them aren't in there. I can message you, tell you which ones aren't in there.
Okay.
Rejuvenex isn't in there.
Gotcha. Then you might need to change. So here's another thing you can do for now
change country
is to get all the fact sheets. You can change the market in your Share app to like US, for example, and then you can grab some from there.
Okay.
But to your point, go for it.
Like what you had just talked about with the charcoal and in the ZLX in the products. Where can we find that so we can read it and equip ourselves with that knowledge?
Chatty?
Let me think of the best place. Like, is there a site, or is it now not?
Or have you got documentation on these products because otherwise you're going to be sitting here for the next 6 months explaining every single product to us. But if you can equip us with some paperwork, you can go, right, here's this product, and we can go learn it, and then we can teach it.
Totally. I'm trying to think because
we used to
the best place. Yeah, go for it.
Sorry. We used to have like a PDF that had so much. Annika, do you remember the PDF that we had?
I think you got to understand, guys, like what they have on the fact sheets and stuff like that. I'm sure James has got doctors, and we've got the doctor training as well that we've got to just go and have a look at. But he's got 12 years of knowing these products, so I'm sure there's like lots of. Did you do your own study, James, or who taught you your products?
Yeah, it's those things you just kind of pick up. So I think the most important things will be in the fact sheets, and then you'll pick up the other, because I know how a lot of us are. We want to know everything about everything. And those other details are really cool to find out. Where can we find those? For now, I think conversations. For now, I think calls like that. Now, I will say, I know Barbara Cox is working on a knowledge base for all, because if you think I know stuff, Barbara Cox, if you saw her, you just throw her anything. It's like, wow, who here would love a Barbara Cox loves you in your pocket, for example, like ask it anything type of thing. I believe they're working on that as well. So.
Annika, sorry, to butt in. I reckon, because Louise is so good with ingredients and things, she'll be able to pull something together for us once we get on board and get settled too. She'll be able to do some training for us on, the ingredients. And Tracy, they're so knowledgeable in health and wellness and what ingredients do for us. So she'll be awesome.
We're so excited. I think let's pull it to Louise because she'll probably have some other stuff as well.
It would be awesome to pull some stuff together.
All right.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, let me go back to finishing the first question. All right. So we're breaking down what happens in the first week of you got 500 points and then you went ultimate, and then how much are you making? Somehow we went. That was great.
I love that you remember the initial question. I love that.
Absolutely. Okay. So I just wanted to break down. So what are we doing? We have the collab drops and we have the elite together. And what we're doing is we figured out that for when you sell it at full retail, you make $113.30 of retail. Okay. And that's worth 100 PV every set. Makes sense so far? That's like the baseline we're going to have. So I want to calculate what happens when you go ultimate this way. So you bought 500 PV for yourself. You sold 1,000 PV. Let's say you only did the collab and elite. That's 100 PV each. So that means that you have 10 of these, right? So 10 times this, that gets you 1,000 points. That will get you to ultimate. What that also means is you'll get 10 times 113, 30, which means you would make 113,300. You make $1,133 retail by selling 10 collab elite drops. Does that make sense so far?
Oh my God, Anthea is just like loving the fact that I know it's an easy calculation for maths, but she's like, he's just on it. I can see her like she's frothing over this.
Mind is.
That's not bad. It's not a bad thing at all, right? So what that'll also do is once you go ultimate, it gets better, actually. You'll start making more money. So at this point, let me give another example to add on. Let's say in the same week, and I think this goes with, it was Cheryl's question originally, right? So let's say in the same week, you happen to enroll brand partners as well, okay? And let's say you're the brand partner, and let's just say the brand partner got 500 PV as well too, okay? How much do you get paid from the brand partner? Well, in the beginning, if you started with 500 PV, technically you're at the business level, which is 20%. So at first, you'll get 20% of this, which is 100. However, the cool part about how getting paid from this new volume bonus works is they calculate the final percentage based on where you ended the week at, not where you started it at. So what I mean by that is this: you started the week at business, 20%. You ended the week at ultimate because you sold 1,000 points. So it goes back to the question, what happens? Why do I want to get upgraded today on a Friday, which is the end of the week? Well, if you got 1,000 points, you're now ultimate. That means all of your new volume bonus, meaning earnings you got from personally sponsored partners or customers from the PV that they have, you'll now get 30%. So this is not 20% anymore here. This is now 30%. So you just increased your paycheck from that enrollment by another 10%, another $50. Okay. So if you're basically, this is what it means. If you're enrolling partners right now, who here this week has enrolled at least a brand partner? All right, good job. Come on. If you enroll a brand partner and you're not ultimate or you're not higher than the activated level, you're leaving money on the table. So it's wise, if possible, to go ultimate as soon as possible. Now, if you don't go ultimate right now and you miss out on some money, is that okay? Like, it's okay. It's still good pay. But that's why it's important to get there as quickly as possible. Cheryl?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Now, from the moment our Group Gang team members become ultimate in that week, and it unlocks these extra bonuses, and because they do it, does it go from the moment they become ultimate that it's unlocked from there, or does it go from the beginning of the week?
Beginning of the week. Good question. Yeah, everything you did, it backtracks to the beginning of the week. Yep. Okay, so that's why it's important to upgrade. And know that for your teammates too. If you see people enrolling partners and they're not ultimate, or at least they're not going above activated, that's really important. It's like, hey, we want to go ultimate anyway. Might as well do it right now so you maximize your pay. Okay. Let me give one more scenario here. What happens after you go ultimate? Because the first part of this business, you get paid a little bit less because you're thinking about it as I'm upgrading my business. You're setting yourself for the long run. Once you're ultimate though, you're there for life. From then on, you then maximize your pay, right? You get 30% plus 30%. So let me show how that works in here too, just so you have a perspective. Okay. So we're now ultimate. Congratulations. Is anyone here already ultimate, by the way? Like, put a U in the comments if you are. Like, Cheryl, you're ultimate?
Yeah.
Congratulations. Come on. Let's go. Nice.
I'm going to be ultimate.
You're going to be ultimate.
That's
Come
right.
on. You've just been too busy to get to there. Yeah.
Go,
Someone
Kurt.
said so. Curtly, awesome. Lisa, how is awesome? Okay. So let's say you're ultimate now, and you did the same work. You enrolled, you sponsored 10 customers with the Collab Elite, and there was no discount. They bought it full retail. How much do you get paid? Well, you still get paid the same retail amount, right? You're always going to get paid retail, regardless of what business level you're at. However, now you also unlock the bonus from the point value of this too. So you got 1,000 points because 10 times 100 is 1,000. You are ultimate. So you make an additional $300. So in total, you would have made, for 10 Collab Elite drop sales, $1,433.
Can I confirm, is this AUD or USD?
AUD. I'm going in right now. Yep.
And can we just
be nicer if it's USD?
Yeah, I know. And can just the teams don't realize because the conversion on the website is USD. It's showing even when we convert it over.
Say that again. Where?
Let me see our commissions.
Oh yeah, so yeah, in your back office, that is true. The estimation there is, you know what? It doesn't say that it's in USD, huh?
No, but I keep swapping the flags and the flags keep coming back to same price. It doesn't change.
Okay, it should probably be helpful to say estimations are in USD, right? That'd be helpful to say.
Very.
Send it to IT.
Okay.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm writing that down. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, but it's in USD, so it's a lot more. Absolutely. Okay, makes sense on that. Going ultimate.
That's insane, girls. Guys, who is impressed by that? 10 go ultimate, and then forever when you're selling these drops, you're getting only for 10, $1,400. That's big bucks.
That's
so
legit.
impressed. Okay, let's do that number.
Awesome.
Do that comparison. How much are the collab drops? 230. Right? 230?
271. Oh, the drops are 250 in the dropper and they're 271 in the snap pack, about that.
Okay, 270.
The pack itself at our pricing was how much? 271, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me just make sure. Collab.
Divided by 1/4.
Here, do some comparisons here. Okay. I have 264.
All
Is
right.
that right? Sure.
Yeah, that sounds better. I pulled it out of my head. Yeah.
No worries. Okay. All good. You have a very smart head. That was very good.
Did you hear that?
Humble.
So 264. Okay. Times 10 is 2640. So what is 1433 divided by 2640? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's what I was.
You're getting a percentage?
Yeah. And I wanted to mark it against what we used to get. So how?
That is 54.3%.
Wow. That's amazing.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
James,
Yeah.
can you just
Ree
go a
said
little
you
bit
worked 24
closer?
hours and hit $700. Awesome. Good job.
Can you go a
Sorry,
little bit
what was-
closer to your whiteboard, bring the whiteboard closer so we can just take a photo of that, if that's possible? Thank you. Amazing. Thank you.
I'm going to cut this section out from the recording and then upload it into the hub as well, because I think this is really important.
Fantastic.
Is there anybody got any more questions for our amazing James?